Respected elders, educationists, Tamil scholars, and dear teachers and students. First, it is my request that those who haven't subscribed our channel so far may kindly subscribe it. In the last two classes, we saw the 14 Tamil consonant phonemes. Today, we are going to see for remaining 7 consonant phonemes used in Tamil. Come, let us see. Out of the 21 consonant phonemes, Tamil phonemes, today we are going to see these 7 consonant phonemes. See these 7 consonant phonemes. If, im, you, e, inch, ind, it. These 7 consonant phonemes we are going to see. Come. First of all, let us see how the phoneme if is produced. The Tamil consonant phoneme if is produced by bringing the two lips together and blocking the ear pushed out by the vocal cords. If, if, again, if is produced by bringing the two lips together and blocking the air pushed out by the vocal cords. If, if, if எடுத்துக்காட்டு அப்பா கப்பல் வெப்பம். Dear teachers and students, this consonant phoneme if, Tamil consonant phoneme if is identically equal to the English consonant phoneme if. This phoneme is consonant is, that is, if and if are identically equal in every sense. Let us see. You see, you have to see the Tamil phoneme if is produced in the same way the English consonant phoneme if is produced. Then let us see how the Tamil consonant nasal phoneme. Tamil consonant nasal phoneme. Im is produced. Im is produced by bringing the two lips together and sending out the air through the nasal cavity. Again, im is produced by bringing the two lips together and sending out the air through the nasal cavity. That is, when the two lips are bring together and kept tight, the air pushed out by the vocal cords escapes through the nasal cavity and comes out through the nose. When the two lips totally blocks the air escapes through the nasal cavity and comes out through the nose. This is the way how the nasal phoneme im is produced. Once again, the nasal phoneme im is produced by bringing the two lips together and sending out the air through the nasal cavity. The production of im is the same as the production of the English nasal phoneme im. It is im, the Tamil consonant phoneme im is produced in the same ways as the English nasal phoneme im is produced. That is im and im. That is Tamil and English. Im and im are identical to each other. Example, Amma, Tamilagam. Now let us see how the Tamil consonant phoneme U is produced. The Tamil consonant phoneme U is produced by making a tight contact between the lower lip and the upper teeth edge and sending out the air through them. Again, U is produced by making a tight contact between the lower lip and the upper teeth edge and sending out the air through them. If the lower lip, upper teeth edge, the air pushed out by the vocal cords escapes through them. If the Tamil consonant phoneme U is identically equal to the English consonant phoneme U. That is, you and you are identical in every sense. Example, Savvu, Pavyam. Let us see. Next, we are going to see the protection of the Thamizh consonant phoneme E, E, E. E is produced by raising the back of the tongue towards a soft palate and lightly pressing it. E is produced by raising the back of the tongue towards the soft palate and lightly pressing it and sending out the air through the sides of the tongue. Again, E is produced by raising the back of the tongue towards the soft palate and lightly pressing it and sending out the air through the sides of the tongue. See the picture. The back of the tongue lightly presses the soft palate. Now the air pushed out by the vocal cords escapes through the sides of the tongue and comes out through the nose. This phoneme is not available in English. The English E is entirely different from the Tamil consonant phoneme E. We will see it in English. Example, thigh, say. Then let us see the Tamil nasal phoneme inch, inch. Inch is produced by making a tight contact between the center of the tongue and the center of the roof and sending out the air through the nasal cavity. Again, inch is produced by making a tight contact between the center of the tongue and the center of the roof and sending out the air through the nasal cavity. Let us see the picture. Now, the center of the tongue is making a tight contact with the center of the roof. Now, the air pushed out by the vocal cords escapes through this nasal cavity and comes out through the nose. The air pushed out by the vocal cords escapes through this nasal cavity and comes out through the nose. So this phoneme is a nasal consonant. This phoneme is not available in English. Example, Manchal, Tanjai, Nanchai, Punchai, Pancham, Vancham. Let us see another nasal Tamil phoneme. Ind, 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 Ind. Let us see how this phoneme is produced. Ind is produced by making a tight contact between the front tongue and the hard palate and sending out the air through the nasal cavity. Again, yind is produced by making a tight contact between the front tongue with the hard palate and sending out the air through the nasal cavity. See, the front tongue is having a tight contact with the hard palate, and now the air pushed out by the vocal cords escapes through the nasal cavity and comes out through the nose. The front tongue is having a tight contact with the hard palate and the air pushed out by the vocal cords escapes through this nasal cavity and comes out through the nose. This is the way how the Tamil nasal phoneme is produced. This ind, see, ind, ind, ind. Example, Sandanam, Kandam, Vendan, Pandu, Mandai, Sandai. This nasal Tamil phoneme is not available in English. Let us see the Tamil phoneme, the Tamil consonant phoneme, the way of protection of the consonant phoneme. It, it, it. Let us see how this consonant phoneme it is produced. It is produced by making a tight contact between the tip of the tongue and the middle of the roof and sending out the air through the sides of the tongue. Again, it is produced by making a tight contact between the tip of the tongue and middle of the roof and sending out the air through the sides of the tongue. You see the picture? Tip of the tongue is having a tight contact with the middle of the roof. Now the air pushed out by the vocal cords escapes through the sides of the tongue and comes out through the mouth. This is the way how the phoneme it is produced. This phoneme is not available in English. Example, கற்றாழை, நாற்று, காற்று, நேற்று. Dear teachers and students, thus we have seen how the 7 consonant phonemes are produced. You see, you have to learn it slowly, step by step, you have to learn it. You can't eat all this at a time, and it is not easy to get digested, eating them, eating them all at once. Learn everything gradually. Learning phonemes, whatever the language it is, or the Tamil or English or any other language. Learning a language is, learning the phoneme is vital, very vital. Without phoneme, no language can be correctly learned. So learn this, 33 Thamizh consonant phonemes, the step by step, periodically, remind it again and again. Go through them again and again. See, in the following classes, we are going to see how the 44 English phonemes, that is 12 vowel phonemes, 8 diphthong phonemes, and 24 consonant English phonemes are produced. We are going to see them very clearly with diagrams. With the new diagrams, you are going to see how the 44 English phonemes are produced. Until the next class, I wish you a very nice and sweet time. Thank you.